Hey gloombugs, I'm very aware that it's been a long time. It's been like 2 months now since I've actually filmed anything. And sadly I don't have an exciting story. I wasn't arrested for grave robbing, I wasn't kidnapped or anything, you know, exciting or thrilling like that, as the world of YouTube is with all these story time videos. But yeah, my computer stopped working, not very exciting, but that's life, that's what happened. So I have a new computer now and I can get all of my uploads done, all my editing. I've got a ton of stuff from a few months ago, like when I went to Ireland in, I want to say September. I've still got all of the footage from then to actually edit and piece together. So if I do upload videos with like green hair or it looks super sunny, then that is why. But anyway, I'm going to get on to the subject of this video, which is all about reviewing and my first impressions of a company called Black Magic Lashes. This is their logo. Kind of obvious to see why I went for this company, and it will be very, very apparent from the products I'm going to show you why I chose them. So my first experience with this company was, I was actually watching a video on Mainly Boredom's YouTube channel, who you should go check out by the way. She does some really great videos and some really good makeup looks and stuff, so go and check her out. And Black Magic Lashes were actually featured in her monthly favourites, and I'd never heard of them before. And I'm not the biggest lash person just because I find that they're a little bit costly. As much as I would love to wear lashes every single day, it would cost me an absolute fortune. So yeah, I saw the packaging of these lashes, which I'm going to show you now because they're fucking amazing. They look like this. And yeah, I was like, it's all black. I really like it. It's called Black Magic Lashes, all mysterious, and I really want them. So that is the reason that I bought them. Did a little bit of information. Just looked up reviews and stuff about the company to make sure, you know, I wasn't going to get scammed, because it's an American company and you can see all kinds of stuff on YouTube where loads of YouTubers review stuff and they say, oh, this is amazing, and it can be utter crap. So I did go on the website, had a look around, really like their website, really like their Instagram. They've got loads of well-known makeup artists on Instagram using their eyelashes, and they look good and they're cruelty-free, which is another thing I'm going to get onto next. So they consider themselves a cruelty-free and a vegan company. Now they do sell mink hair eyelashes, which I know some vegans can be weird about, others don't really care that much because it's not obtained in a nasty way, or at least so they claim. They do brush the minks. They're usually minks that are in zoos or like wildlife parks, and they will brush the hair off them. The animals aren't killed for their hair or anything like that. So yeah, that's what they say. Whether or not you want to go for cruelty-free mink hair lashes is up to you. I personally didn't, just because for a start they're $24 and I've never used this company before, so I didn't want to just jump in and spend a fortune on some eyelashes. And I'm still not sure, I'm not sure how I feel about mink hair eyelashes yet. It's kind of a little bit weird. So yeah, I just went for the standard ones. So they sell 3 different varieties of eyelashes. They have the mink eyelashes, which they call their Onyx collection, which, as I said, $24. Then they have the Luxe faux mink eyelashes, which they call the Epic collection. And then their sort of standard faux mink lashes, which are called the Onyx. And those are $8. So I bought one of the Luxe, which was $10, and 2 of the standard ones. I actually ordered my eyelashes on the 5th of November. I had a dispatch email 3 days later on the 8th, and they eventually arrived. I believe they arrived on the 15th. My postman actually left them in my log store, and I know I hadn't checked it for a few days, so it might have even arrived earlier than 7 days. But the 15th is when I opened up my log store and actually found them. So if that was the case, it took a week to arrive. If they were there earlier, then it took less than a week, which is pretty mind-boggling for something to be delivered from America. It's pretty quick. They do state on their website that their ordinary flat rate shipping, which is $15 to the UK by the way, takes 10 to 20 days depending on your location. So I'm guessing like the UK would be 10 days, but obviously these came quicker, which is pretty damn awesome. So my package came, opened it up, and I had this little card in here, which is really cute because they've actually handwritten a little letter, which is really nice. I love it when companies go to this much detail with their packaging and writing you little letters just to say thank you. Like, they don't have to do it, but it's nice when they do. And if they put this much effort into their packaging and sort of presentation of the items, then it makes you think that they've also put a hell of a lot of effort into making some really good products. So this is what the letter says. Lindsay darling, which I don't know if you guys know, but my name is Lindsay. Hi, don't know if we've ever discussed this before. So yes, Lindsay darling. We hope you love your black magic lashes and they inspire some gorgeous looks. When life hands you lashes, slay. And then it says XO, little love heart, black magic, which is nice. It's also got their Instagram on here, which I will put down here, because I was a bit obsessed with staring at their Instagram. It's really pretty and there are so many amazing, talented makeup artists that have just done like completely insane looks. I get envious. So yeah, I will put that down below, and now let's get on to the items. Once I got deeper into the box, I found my products. They came in these cute little black and white pinstriped bags, and they have a black wax seal with the Black Magic logo and some writing, which I'll try and show you. I did peel one off, so hopefully you guys can see that. But again, like, this is extra stuff for the packaging that you don't need to do, but it's very, very cool, and people like me who are a sucker for packaging will get massively excited even before they've seen the products. And as I said before, I ordered 3 sets of lashes. I ordered 2 of the Luxe and 1 of the standard ones. I don't know which one's which from looking at the outside of the packet, so we're just going to get into them. This is what the front of the packaging looks like, and on the back they just have a cute little, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It kind of looks like, oh, it's a crystal ball. I'm such an idiot. How could I not see that? This is a crystal ball and they've got the little astrology signs. It's very faint, I don't know if you're going to be able to see those. And some magical mystical hands. Next, when you open up the box, it has a little quote on it which says the oldest stories are written in the stars, except it doesn't, because there's actually a spelling mistake. I don't want to be spelling police, but that's not how you spell written, and I did send them like a little message just in case they hadn't realised, because if you I don't know, spend loads of money on packaging and there's a spelling mistake, but it's me being picky, don't really care about it that much. And then once you open up your little cardboard packaging, this is what the lashes look like. Now these ones in particular are the Nocturna lashes, which are the Luxe ones, so these were $10. Also underneath the lashes, they put these little quotes on pieces of paper, which is fun because it's kind of like opening a fortune cookie. This one says, do it with passion or not at all. Hell yeah. And yeah, this is what they look like. They come in a little packet that you can slide out of here. All of the lashes that I've ordered are black and they all have black bands. I know a lot of people prefer to have transparent bands. Oh my god, what is wrong with my words today? Some people prefer to have transparent bands rather than the black ones, but honestly, I think if you're wearing lashes that obviously aren't natural looking, then it doesn't really matter. And especially if you wear a lot of black, and I always wear black eyeliner, it doesn't matter. So this is the first pair that I went for. On to the next box. So this one is Mythic, which apparently is one of their best sellers. I didn't go for absolutely massive lashes because my eyes are quite small, so I sort of went for the medium-sized range. And that is what these ones look like. So these are the type of lashes that I typically go for. I don't know if you can pick it up on my camera, but they kind of crisscross over, the hairs crisscross, which is what I normally go for. I tend to go for lashes that look crossed over and a little bit spiky. I just think they look nice with the looks that I do. I would love to go for some big, massive eyelashes, but they just look ridiculous on me because my eyes are way too small. And the little quote in that one says, "She who dares wins." And onto my final pair of lashes. And the little quote in here says, "Every flower must grow through dirt." I just think these are really cute. And the final pair I ordered, excuse me, are the Riot lashes, which again are the Faux Mink Lash collection. And these again are like a crisscross pointy style. I just think these look really good on me, so I'm going to test one pair out now for you guys so we can see how easy they are to put on. If they look good, they might look terrible, we don't know. And then I will probably write a blog post afterwards just reviewing the company as a whole and yeah, telling you guys whether I actually like them, if I think they're worth the money, which they're not that expensive, I've got to be honest. I spent in total $41 altogether, which sounds like a lot, but the shipping was $15. So like altogether it was $33.75. So all in all I spent $26 on the actual lashes, that's not including the shipping. So I mean, I think if you live in America it's a really good price point for lashes, and I like that they have the 3 different levels of kind of quality, if you will. So you can go for like the entry level cheap lashes if you just want to try them out, or if you're experienced, you wear lashes all the time and you want the big fancy mink ones, you can spend $24 on the big fancy mink ones. So I'm gonna test one of these out. I think I'm gonna go for the Riot lashes, and yeah, we'll see how they look on and hopefully find out if they're long wearing, if they're gonna last on a night out, and how many times you can use them again, because I have looked at what they've quoted on the website. Just get my little piece of paper out with my information on. But they seem to think that the ordinary lashes, which are these ones, you can get 10 uses out of these if you take care of them. Obviously, like, try and remove the glue afterwards, don't go crazy with the glue. And if you take care of them, you're supposed to be able to use these up to 10 times. Then the Epic, which are the mid-range luxe lashes, you're supposed to be able to use those up to 20 times, and then the mink lashes, which are the $24 ones, you can apparently use those up to 25 times. So let's test these babies out. So I have my lashes and I have the world's worst glue. I don't recommend this. I'm pretty sure it came from a pound shop and I was using it to adhere crystals and things on my face. It did that job brilliantly, so I decided to use it for eyelash glue, and in the process of removing my eyelashes, it actually removed my own eyelashes. It was painful, but this is what I'm gonna go through for you guys so I can review these for you. Let's do this. Okay, so these are the smaller of the lashes. I think the only thing that would be handy is if maybe they had a little left and right actually written down on here for people who haven't worn eyelashes before, because I guess if they're big eyelashes it might not necessarily be so obvious. These ones are fine because you can actually see that this side is ever so slightly shorter than the other. Some people might need to trim the eyelashes, especially if you have smaller eyes, but I think that this looks a pretty good size for my eye actually, so I'm just gonna have a look and make sure that it does actually line up and it's not too long. Yeah, so it looks a pretty good length and it's now stuck to my eye. So it's a really good length. I'm gonna get the evil glue on and stick it on my face. So this should be interesting. As I said before, I don't wear false eyelashes that often. It's like a special occasion, maybe once a month kind of thing. So I'm not the most experienced with applying false eyelashes. I can't really give you many tips and tricks other than do not try and stick it straight on your face. You need to wait for the glue to set a little bit. The wig that they always use on the packets is tacky. So when the glue is tacky, then you can apply it. Don't stick it on before then because you'll just make a mess of your makeup and ruin it. This glue smells absolutely vile. Do you know what the strange thing is? I don't know if you guys went to church or still go to church, but I did as a child, and this smells like communion wine. That's the only way I can describe it, so kind of weird, yeah. I haven't put a huge amount of glue on just because I'm having horror flashbacks of the last time I used this shit, so hopefully I've actually put enough on to get it to stick. I'm just going to leave it a little while. You can blow it if you want. I'm just going to be patient and then stick it on. Okay, let's do this. Okay, time for lash number 2. You can use tweezers to do this, but honestly I just find it easier to do with my fingers. Especially if you have long nails, it's easier to do than if you have short nails. God, that glue burns. This is the worst glue I've ever used. Don't touch it. There are a couple more steps you can do once you have applied your false eyelashes. There's one that I do if I'm going for a big night out, and that is using mascara to blend in my own eyelashes with the false eyelashes. I'm not going to do it on this occasion because I'm not going out anywhere fancy, and I would like to try and see how many uses I can actually get out of these. If you do put mascara on your false eyelashes, it is going to reduce the number of uses and the number of times that you can actually use your false eyelashes. Other things you can do is using eyelash curlers as well, and something that I tend to do is once they're dry, I just bend them upwards a little bit. It just makes your eyes look a little bit bigger because I do have small eyes. Yeah, but I think these look pretty good actually, considering they are $8 lashes. This isn't necessarily a style I would ordinarily go for, but do I think it looks nice? Yes, I do. So this is what the lashes look like. These are Riot lashes. Hopefully I can do a good job of showing you what they actually look like on, because the lighting in my room is a bit weird at the moment. There's no natural lighting because it's dark and we have horrible weather in Wales all the time, and you know, it's November now, so it's not going to get any better. I actually really like these. I can't feel them on, if that makes sense. If you wear false eyelashes a lot, you'll know what I mean. If you buy cheap eyelashes that don't have very flexible bands, you can sometimes feel them and they feel a bit itchy and heavy. These feel pretty good. They weren't the most flexible bands, I will be honest, but I think that's more to do with the way that the lashes are actually separated. But they look pretty good, didn't have any problems putting them on. And this glue doesn't feel as evil. This is the first time I put it on. I'm still a bit scared about removing it, but I like the overall look. I can't wait to try the other ones because I want to see if the $10 ones are that much better than the $8 ones, considering it's only, you know, $2 in price. That would be interesting to see. And if you guys have tried out this brand Black Magic, let me know what your experiences are. Do you like them? Do you hate them? I want to know. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and a double thank you for actually sticking around while I pissed off for 2 months. I wasn't intended to be gone for a long time, but I've now technically finished my job. I haven't really finished my job. I don't work there full time anymore. Usually what happens is the winter comes and all of the summer staff go. They only keep on 3 permanent staff members because the hostel is technically only open on the weekends. Unless we get like big school groups or something like that, then we'll open in the week. But my manager very kindly kept me on. He's put me on a 0 hours contract, so I work on the weekends. And in a couple of weeks we get turkey pluckers in, and they're in for a whole month. So I will be very busy then. I'm gonna have lots of hours. But it's kind of nice because it feels like I've got all this freedom to make videos and finish decorating my room. As you notice, things are different. Dye my hair is different. So I'm really enjoying the free time, and hopefully it gives me time to do stuff with you guys and make some more interesting and more creative videos. So thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye!